All right, what up, my friends? Today is November the 18th. It is Monday, a couple hours into the New York session. Let's do the market outlook and plans for the week ahead. All right, so I'm going to do my best to keep this one short and sweet. It's just going to be doing, more or less a follow-up of what we've been talking about recently. So let's go ahead and start off with the macro and work our way down. We've been patiently waiting for this plan to materialize and got lucky enough to where it basically played out exactly as I wanted to see it. So moving forward, I think that we're probably going to see price basically doing this upwards trending range, which leads to another pop towards 100K. Honestly, I don't think 100K is really going to stop us at all. There may be some fuck you moves like I talked about on the stream last week. If you're interested in gaining access to the spaghetti template and learning how to properly utilize it, you should consider joining the Paragon group. Potentially where we, get beyond 100K, deviate, lose it, and then see continuation. This could be a really good kind of fuck you moment for traders, right? A lot of people would pile in over 100K. You could liquidate them real quick and then run it up again. Maybe I'm being a little bit too much of a midwit with that one, but we'll see. So really, as far as I'm concerned with the macro, it really is just two talking points, right? There was the Q4 bull thesis, and then there's the impulse conversation. So as far as the bull thesis goes, do I really need to, keep yapping about this? You guys got the fucking point already, right? We're in Q4. I expect that we're going to be bullish until the end of the year. Like I talked about on the outlook, or on the stream on Friday rather, I have my plans for how we potentially are going to move forward mapped out by quarter. So I'm going to be doing, a better presentation on that thesis as it builds up more. So anyways, the next kind of thing is the impulse conversation, right? So this really is probably our main talking point right now, right? This is a legitimate impulse from an 8-month plus range. This is something that I talked about for a while, was seeing an impulse into the 80s, and we're up at fucking 92K right now. I did not think that we would impulse this high. I thought we would get stopped in the upper 80s, to be honest. So this is fantastic the way it's playing out. This impulse has a lot of significance, mainly because it's the attention getter that we've been looking for. We need a reason for people other than just meme coins, right, to look at the space and go, I want to gamble on that shit, right? Meme coins are the great door opener for all the young people, but all the older people they're not going to accept the memes narrative. They're not going to come around to that, right? It's only the younger people that will do that. But Bitcoin is starting to be more appealing to old people, basically, right? So anyways, I'm not trying to be the fucking fundamental nerd or anything. It's not like I really care about how things play out. It's just I want a reason for why people are going to buy the coins that I already own, right? That's why I kind of frame these things this way. I don't really care about how any of this stuff plays out long term. I just want a short-term reason for people to buy my shit, so that I can make money again. All right, so that's pretty much it for high time frame, right? There's really nothing else that I need to move on from there. A little bit of medium time frame conversation. As far as medium time frame goes, right, we've officially left this range. All the VWAPs that I have been using for a while, they don't mean shit anymore, right? So really, I think that probably one of the best VWAPs that we could be using, we'll go ahead and anchor this from probably this swing point. This is probably when I would consider the trend to have really started to spark and we left this value zone. Is probably around here, right? Basically because of the election. So this is probably going to be a pretty important VWAP. This one will continue to slide upwards, right, as price compresses up here. So this is probably going to be good support in confluence with the range low. If we do get any instance, right, because this is the range that we're working with right now. Range high, 91K, range low, 87K, give or take, right? We want to continue to see us stay inside this range and building value, and ideally continuing to shift upwards, because that is something I wanted to emphasize on the medium time frame. I'll zoom in a tiny bit. Pretty obvious attempt at a value shift. There's no guarantee by any means that we won't go ahead and attack these lows again. If we do attack this kind of area, this is the obvious buy the dip zone. I don't think that attacking any of this shit, these are not really good areas to want to buy, right? The most bullish scenario is us barely being able to deviate the range and trading back up. So that is what I would expect. If you're going to get a dip buying opportunity, it will look like this, best case scenario. So yeah, this is the range. We've been talking about the range for a while now. So we, basically if we lose the range, then we're in deep shit, and Bitcoin will probably trade down a lot further than people expect. As long as the range continues to develop healthy like this, then we should be, seeing prices continue to trade up. That's pretty much going to be it for the Bitcoin conversation. We can do a little quick altcoin conversation as well. So again, I kind of already just did that synopsis, but really just make the point that playing the existing trends has been like one of the most, effective approaches for me over the years, right? Meme coins are obviously the winners this cycle. So trying to deviate from that and let's go find the value play. Let's ignore meme coins, right? I just don't see that as being wise, right? So I'm just going to continue to go full up meme coin route with everything. That's worked incredibly well for me this cycle. And it's just, I keep driving this point home that is that's what's worked for me in my trading career, is just seeing the trend, not trying to be smart with it, not trying to call the top on it, call the next trend or anything. Just see the trend and just play it. It's worked so well for me. I really just am going to keep being annoying about that until more and more of you guys see it the way that I do. I firmly believe it will help everybody. So what do I think is good? Not too much has changed, right? I'm still a big fan of Solana. I don't really like the way the Doge is developing, to be honest, but it's a similar argument where it is so extended from value that it only makes sense for it to be kind of weak right now if it was going to have any life. Basically, there's really no realm there's almost no realm of reality where Doge is just still trading up, right? It just put in so much, so large of a move, the market cap increase is insane on it. Again, there's a lot of altcoins that you could trade and they're probably going to go up. I'm going to still just stick with memes most likely until I see something more substantial change. I just like how the memes, I can feel confident that they're going to have the growth. And since I'm in large cap memes, the volatility has just really not been too terrible, right? The counter trend volatility. I know Popcat's really the only example where the counter trend volatility is fucking nuts. Honestly, I hate this coin the way it trades, but I still need to sit in it anyways because I think it's the main cat coin, right? I got the cat coin, the dog coin, the frog coin. GG. All right. That's going to be it for the altcoin conversation. Just a quick conversation around active trading. So what does my active, work day look like right now? I'm still not over here trying to intraday trade all that much. I took my first intraday trade last week in a while, which was a perfect example of why I don't think it's worth sitting there, micromanaging a perp trade all day when I could just chill and make pretty much the same money from sending swing trades and doing portfolio management. So that's going to be my main emphasis still is managing portfolio management, and swing trading management is going to be my main focus. If any Dalai Lama setups come, I will send them, but really this market's not giving us Dalai Lama setups right now, which I'm kind of surprised by because of the regime that we're in, but I'm also not surprised because of the fact that this really is just a sign that the market is maturing, right? We're just not getting these constant liquidation wipeout moves where Bitcoin pukes 5% and recovers right away, because the flows that are driving price are a lot less degenerate and there's a lot more real demand in the spot flows coming through. That's pretty obvious in the price structuring and stuff as well. All right, so that's pretty much it for me this week, guys. Overall, very, very happy with how everything's playing out. Feeling beyond blessed, most definitely. It's cringe or cliche to say, but you got to be locked in these days, right? These are the days where you should be grinding. If you were ever to just blindly copy trade one of your friends on chain, this is the retard environment, right? This is the time to do that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much going to be it for me, I guess. Good luck out there, and get that shmoney, boys. Later.